I think it is very important of who you admire in your industry, who you admire in your industry, who you admire in your industry.
Why? Why do you think it's important?
Because when you get that respect from your peers, it rings differently, it sits differently, it hits home a little differently. And so I said all of that to say, give me your top 5, I need your top 5 in yours, and I need your top 5 in yours.
Now that's a great question. I love Robin Roberts, right? She started off at ESPN. Not even started off, she was local news, same trajectory at ESPN, graduated to GMA. And so you always have to look at somebody who you know is dealing with a bunch of bullshit, but still always appearing to be graceful and elegant and intelligent.
She is that.
Oprah, of course, right? Because Oprah is, and this is no order, Oprah is queen. And Diane Sawyer, number 3. Like that was like she was there in the mix. Like she did her work, but don't nobody know because of what she looks like and how she is and how she appears. And she, to me, gave me confidence that like I didn't have to go into sports and have on a sports jacket, right?
That's fire.
And then my mom used to watch this show, totally my mom, Phil Donahue. You guys know who this man is? Older white man, he had a show. Yeah, no, you don't. My mom used to watch Phil Donahue all the time, and he used to run around the audience talking to people. But that's what I used to love. Like, and last but not least, one of my closest friends. I admire her because she's ruthless.
Shout out to Jamel.
Yes, Jamel Hill. Like, I
Spartan
admire
dog, by the way.
She is. She went to Michigan State. I mean, and while everybody told her that she was the worst for calling Donald Trump names and saying that, how dare you, she was the first, honestly, I watched her on a limb, the first person to say that he was a white supremacist. Everybody that had power turned their back on her and didn't help her. And she never, ever let that steal her joy. I mean, ultimately, it cost her a lot, but also she won a lot. And I respect her for that. Like, because I don't know if I'm built that way. And so when I can see people stay true to the value and know at the end of the day, I'm gonna be on the right side of history, you gotta respect people like that.
Absolutely.
That's dope. That's dope.
Respect. How is yours? We need your 5.
Let me see. First, I gotta go with Dave Chappelle.
Hey, now, the GOAT.
Go.
Dave Chappelle, the GOAT. Like,
Absolutely.
I opened up for Dave Chappelle in Houston.
Okay, go ahead.
So it was my first time.
Congrats, bro. That's
Yeah,
fire.
so it was dope, but it was my first time ever seeing Dave in person. And what I learned was he wasn't afraid of silence. Like he gonna build you up and take you to a place you don't even know you going. But when he take you there, like, okay, that's where you was taking us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Dave, definitely number 1. Number 2, I gotta go with Mike Epps. Because I've never seen nobody be funny for 3 hours. Like I just watched Johnson Family Vacation. I didn't know he was that funny in there. Like he was hilarious in there. I mean, everything he's done.
And that's what the basics are. Like being funny.
He stepped in some big shoes.
Like Chris Tucker, he had to come in.
Like who can follow crew? Like nobody would have been able to follow Chris Tucker but Mike, in my opinion. Like nobody would have been able to take on that Friday After Next role other than Mike.
Forget about Chris Tucker.
I don't think he made you like you forget that Chris did that in the first Friday. You know what I'm saying?
But okay.
I mean, not like that, but I'm just saying like,
but
I get it.
But it's like,
I get what you're saying. Like he created his own persona.
You weren't missing.
He was laughing.
You weren't missing. You were laughing.
Third, I go with Cat Williams, I think. Like Cat Williams, one of the people, he only come outside when he feel like it. Like when Cat Williams come outside, you gotta watch, you gotta know what he doing. Like 4, I gotta go with Eddie Murphy, obviously.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, like, what he did for the movie industry.
Eddie Murphy set everybody up.
Everybody.
What people talk about, like Dave versus Eddie, there's no real versus there.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me, LeBron versus Jordan. What LeBron has done has let it okay for athletes to have a platform to talk. He's a modern day Muhammad Ali, and you're like, I can do all of this.
Yeah.
When Jordan was around and when Eddie was around, they were never vocal, right? Because they couldn't be, because they thought they were gonna lose their money.
Yeah.
But now, like today, we got the leverage. Drake got the leverage.
Yeah.
LeBron got the leverage. I'm gonna say what I wanna say.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep though. Yeah. It is. And 5, I gotta go with Kevin Hart, because what Kevin Hart accomplished as a comedian. Like, bro.
Comedic rock star. Yeah.
Kevin Hart, the first comedic rock star we ever seen.
Absolutely.
And you play ball, you play basketball, like, they come to see y'all as a collective team. Kevin Hart is selling out arenas, and they come to see one man. It's incredible to see,
That's
so
special.
that's my 5.
That's a nice list.
Mel?
It's tough, man. Acting is so subjective as far as, you know what I mean, ability, or I have to put my 5 on, like, who personally, you know, touched me. Now, who I think it might not necessarily be the best, first off, I gotta go Will Smith.
Of course.
Yeah, growing up, man, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I thought he was everything. Like, I used to look to Will to learn everything. Like, I used to hate when he danced. Cause I would wait for him to dance so I could learn how to dance. Like, okay, what do I do when it's time? And he'll start doing it goofy shit. Like, come on, man, show me something. Like, he was my mentor.
He's a
Blockbuster
standard.
maniac.
He's a standard.
Yeah, he's a 4-quadrant superstar. So Will, I gotta go Lorenz Tate too, cause Lorenz in 3 of my favorite movies.
It's hard though.
And he's such a humble guy.
Which ones?
Dead Presidents.
Right.
Yeah.
Love Jones.
Yes.
Menace to Society.
Go, Minister Society.
I was gonna be mad you ain't say Menace to Society.
I was saying, where's old John?
Menace to Society. So I gotta throw him in there with Christian Bale. I say Christian Bale just cause of his versatility and his dedication to the craft. I gotta throw Ben Affleck in there.
Why?
Just
Cause he got J-Lo?
I mean,
Twice.
on that
Twice.
alone,
We'll get her twice.
my bad, you're right.
2 times.
what's that, 4?
Yep.
Then you gotta go with D.
I was about to say,
Denzel.
oh my
by the
God,
way, I
you
was-
ain't say Denzel.
I was about to flip this table over.
I wasn't gonna forget Denzel, so I knew I had to just, get the other ones out the way. Denzel, man, just the effortless, cool, tapped into every character. I mean, people could relate to a human being, and he grounded all his characters in something special.
Yeah, that's
that we
special.
love, and just his patience in every scene. He gonna take his time, and you gonna listen, and you gonna wait to see what he got to say.
Yeah,
that's my 5.
Respect.